Just looking at this super cool mount, I think you'll agree. It's about time you get the Tempermental Skyclaw mount. How do you get this thing? Well, there's a troll in the Azure Span that will train one for you if you murder a bunch of gnolls for him. Although that's not quite the way he puts it. The way he puts it, this little guy is accustomed to gnoll cooking, and so he tells you to go and gather 20 of each of the favorite recipes of the different uncorrupted gnoll tribes in the area. Flash frozen meat, Tuskar jerky, and Nolans House special. With 20 of each recipe, he says that he can train it and turn it into a rideable mount for you. Now, if you're a baller, just rolling in that dough, you can head over to the auction house and buy 20 of each of these materials. But that was a little bit too rich for my blood for a simple mount. So I went and I collected the resources. First up, the Snowhide tribe. They're just north of Camp Nowhere. These guys drop the flash frozen meat. They were really spread out and hard to gather together, and it took about 10 minutes to get the 20 that I was looking for as a tank, so I was able to load up quite a few of them at a time, but I didn't have the fastest killing path. Make sure to interrupt the mass ice barrier, or it's going to take a lot longer to clear these guys up. Once you got your 20 flash frozen meat, it's time to mount up and fly just north of the Azure Archives. Here, you'll find the Darktooth clan. We're going to kill these guys looking for Tuskar jerky. Overall, these guys clustering was a lot better than the Snowhide tribe, but I found the drop rate of the jerky a lot lower and the respawn rate absolutely atrocious. I would clear out the 3 main camps and then I'd just be standing around waiting for gnolls to spawn, and there wasn't really a good pattern to get a consecutive set of guys to kill. That was a little bit annoying, so this one actually took me closer to 15 minutes. With our 20 jerkies in hand, we mount on up and we head over to the west to that giant uncorrupted gnoll encampment. Here we're looking for the Stormfang tribe. Just south of the little lake there, we can find this big hut that has a bunch of gnolls cooking inside. There's a bunch of other gnolls outside, but these gnolls are no good. You only can get Nolans House special from the gnolls that are cooking inside or guarding the entrance of this tent. So don't waste your time with all of the other gnolls outside. There's not a lot of point to killing them. Because this had a very limited pool of gnolls that you could kill, and the respawn rate was not particularly good, this one ended up taking me about 25 minutes to get all of the recipe that I needed. I definitely should have bought this one off the auction. With all 3 stacks in hand, it was time to mount up and head back to Three Falls Lookout to talk to our troll friend. Presenting Zonwogi with all 3 of these stacks will get him to give you this brand new mount. Now let's take a look at this thing. It's a really cool looking sleek fox-like wyvern thing. I really love the design. Just check this thing out. It would have taken me about 18,000 gold to have bought all of the recipes off the auction house at the 300 gold per piece that it was when I was looking. But it took me 50 minutes to farm this. How much gold could I have made if I did effective farming for 50 minutes? Catch us next time to figure out.